It's gotten slower. Okay, that's better.
So for some reason, my computer is refusing to load Roll20. So I'm basically on my computer with Discord, and then I have my laptop sitting on my desk.
Waiting for that to load up, or
Yeah,
and hoping that's gonna work.
yeah.
Hooray! Is it just the game, or is it Roll20 itself refusing to load?
It's Roll20 itself.
Oh, that's fun.
God's getting faster. Just went up 2%.
Hooray!
Oh, 3.
Hence the epilogue, waiting for load.
Time for my novel I call Getting a Gregor.
Anybody? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lost Mine of Phandelver. Potentially the final episode for this campaign. Depending on what these guys all decide to do. How was everybody tonight?
Still updating.
Good.
Good.
I'm good, but I'm still sad. This will be the end of corn at some point.
I've said it before, I am in an outrageously good mood today, despite the circumstances.
You your blast of butter popcorn.
Yes. It's okay. I'm currently eating my cookies and cream popcorn right now, specially made.
Yeah. Anyways.
I have mozzarella sticks.
So, would anyone like to give us a recap?
Corin.
Sure.
Okay. Last time on Lost Mines of Phandelver.
Thanks, Snap. Anyways, we continued on.
Ooh, update done. Sorry.
We woke up from our rest, and then we went to where we got surrounded by ghouls. And there, I think we went to the right and then up, and we found a door. We listened in behind the door, but we did not go through it. We did find a crystal skull of some sort, because it fucked up everyone. I believe it knocked out Gregory in his first move with a fireball. Oh god,
It hurt.
it was painful.
Ouch.
It only got one move off because that's literally the only amount of time anyone gave it to actually do anything. And then it laid on the ground. Afterwards, it slowly began to come back together. Actually, no. After that, then zombies rose from around it and took care of them.
It was
Then-
not my fault.
It's okay. It's okay. Did I mention that Mr. Bonaparte died in battle as well?
It's a suffering loss we will all have to bear.
Nah, just
I still have his
Just
femur.
And then we have Bonaparte 2.
no.
You mean Brian?
Yeah, it's Brian. Because that's what he made next, a zombie.
Brains.
Yeah, it's brains. Anyways, continue on. The crystal skull was slowly beginning to come back together, and Sahar had, I guess, a vision? Close enough?
Her brother came to her one final time.
Yes, and took the crystal skull to, I guess, another plane of existence?
Oblivion.
It was not properly explained to us. Both Red and I were blinded by this light because it was bright as fuck. I think I almost fell down some stairs. And then, with all the ruckus, a bugbear came up from the waterway, and everyone gave chase to it, leading us into another area with more bugbears and what we believe to be the black spider. One shattered, and they both fell to the ground. in a lot of pain. Various of other magics and such. It was a fight. Not much of a real fight, to be honest.
I brainwashed one of them.
Yes, you did.
Needless to say, Sahar was robbed of her vengeance by
Sahar
a
was very
fucking enlarged
infuriated.
zombie.
That wasn't happening yet.
Nope.
Sahar did stab this man, this doppelganger, quite a lot though before Corin could actually examine him. And then we went north to where we heard the voice of the true Black Spider. And then a great battle began. One that did not involve Corin for the most part, and which he was completely paralyzed with fear while everyone slowly and greatly took care of business. And then Sahar was completely robbed of her vengeance by a giant enlarged zombie.
Big zombie!
Yes,
You could say it was a Rob zombie.
Rob zombie. And that's where we continue.
Yes, you have successfully defeated the Black Spider and his little crony spider things. But since you guys are... some of you... a little worse for wear. You take a look around the room, and let me just go ahead and give you the description of this particular room. Because I don't think I did that last time.
I think you did.
I'm gonna do it again. 6 cracked marble pillars line the walls of this hall, at the north end of which stands a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne. A mighty stone warhammer across his lap, large emeralds gleam in the statue's eyes. The dust and debris covering the floor has been swept to one side, and a campsite of sorts spreads in front of the statue. Half a dozen bedrolls and packs are neatly arranged around a rough-built fire pit. A wooden table stands on the west side of the room between 2 pillars.
I heard a warhammer in there.
That's part of the statue. But on the table, you do see a black leather sack amid a bunch of papers. And, of course, you have the corpses in the room that you could look through.
Ooh.
Don't believe anyone's yet searched the man.
Sahar will search the spider.
Alright, well, on the spider you find a potion of healing, his staff that's like black almost, with a look of I think it's black. It has a look like just basically like a carving of a spider at the end of it. I don't have a freaking picture for it. Okay. And it's I think it has a purple gem at the very end, like in the spider's mouth. I see you got a potion of healing from that?
Yes.
And you find a key.
All right. Sahar will hand the staff to Corin so he can check it out because she's not sure she trusts Gregory with it.
An entire adventure, and you still don't trust Gregor.
Can you blame her?
I don't.
Yes.
I checked the spider staff.
Are you using spell slot to identify it, or are you taking 10 minutes?
I'm taking 10 minutes because why would I do that?
Okay.
Can I check the black bag?
Sure. You open up the bag, and I need you to make a dex save. No. You find 190 electrum pieces, 130 gold pieces, 15 platinum pieces, 9 small gemstones that are worth 10 gold apiece, and a dwarven ale mug made of hammered electrum that's worth 100 gold. Let me type
Well,
this out
I'm
for
going
you.
to give the mug to Red, and I like to put the rest in the party loot.
That seems fair.
You found 15 of his peepees.
Oh my.
Right.
Red deserves to get something awesome out of all this after I'm indirectly responsible for splatting him against the wall.
He got some boots from the beginning.
Yeah. I'm faster now.
By the way, I'm actually in roll 20 now. Yeah.
Hooray!
Hey,
You kind of got to be there to put stuff in the thing.
unless Mila's already doing it.
Nope. Sorry, Mila Black. Yeah.
Well, Gregory said he was going to put it in there.
Yeah. Greg, why can't Gregory type it in?
He just now got in.
Where's
Oh,
the party
yeah.
loot? I don't think I've ever once
I got
looked
you.
at
I'm not.
that.
I'm here.
Send player notes, by the way.
Oh, I see it. Party loot.
There you go.
I'll do it. Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, God, more
Okay,
person,
thank you.
please.
Oh man, we got a lot of stuff in this.
You only
Yeah.
I never gave you guys this. Go ahead and show you that in his post-death.
I think you did.
Oh, that was
I didn't.
Desnar.
You know, yeah.
Well,
That
just-
would have been super helpful, distinguishing him from the spiders in the room.
Yeah,
Did you get the
just
spider stuff?
I got it. I'm checking it.
And I'm saying, does someone have it, or am I putting it in the party loot?
I'm checking it right now.
Corn has it.
So let's see here.
I was about to say that staff probably gives you like spider stuff.
Yep. He's actually missing 2 charges because Nesnar used it to cast Spider Climb on himself. Or I'm sorry, missing 1 charge.
Let's see what this does, actually.
I did show it to everyone.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. Ooh. Do you have to be magical to have this, or to use this?
I'm gonna just go ahead. It doesn't specify, but I'm gonna go ahead and say like the DMG probably has that stuff, since I'm pretty sure this one is in the DMG, unlike the staff you currently hold.
And
Yeah.
Red has the mug, yeah?
Yep.
Yes, Red has the money.
Okay.
I don't have one question. Do you need to be attuned for the extra D6 damage? Or is that just automatically?
It's only I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
It says you have to be attuned to the stat to gain its benefits and cast its spells, so that's to be one of its benefits.
Okay, so that would definitely be it.
Ryan.
Can I even use it?
Ryan.
Brains.
Hug.
It does not specify, but I think it needs to be. You're a spellcaster, you can attune to it.
Well, it's a quarterstaff though. Otherwise,
I got the glass.
And quarterstaffs are simple weapons. You could use it, but use your strength.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, if one of you guys want this, like,
versatile.
I thought quarterstaves were versatile.
It is.
It is. But that's two-handing.
It needs to be finesse. Otherwise,
Oh,
Is there
that's right.
a lock on this
Okay.
door?
And that door. That's a good question.
this door was locked, wasn't it?
no.
The other one that you're.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that one
door
was locked.
was locked.
The other one was locked. The one that you are currently at. I do not believe it is. No.
You guys want to use the key first, or
I would
Yeah,
give
l-
Sahar the key, but then I'm gonna try opening this door.
wait? Let's not.
I thought
open the
Sahar
door.
already had the key.
You should.
Let's open the
Okay.
other door first, just in case, because it could have stuff in there. Could be
Okay.
his room or
I like-
something.
Yeah, let's go.
You're curious about it anyway.
Well, wait. Sahar has the key. Sahar, you gotta unlock it. Then I guess.
Wait, hang on. How much hit points does everyone have?
I'm full.
Sahar has 6.
I had a feeling that was right.
I think I'm still on full. I don't think I got hurt at all during that fight.
I'm
Yeah, because I maintained big
25
zombie.
right now.
All right, Sahara, let me give you hit points.
Alright, dusty draperies adorn the walls of this room, which also contains a bed and a brazier. A badly disheveled dwarf lies bound and unconscious on the cold stone floor.
Max.
Yeah?
Sorry.
I'll go check on him.
Alrighty.
I'll assist. Perhaps he could use some healing.
He is stable and stuff, but he is unconscious and bound.
I'll set Ben down, and Ben will start chewing through the ropes.
Why? We just cut the ropes.
Brian, I cut the ropes.
Yeah, waking up with a dagger in your face, that sounds like a calm way to wake up.
That's what I did to you.
Don't worry.
I'm normal?
I'll have
And
Brian
Max.
chew through those ropes.
Who
I
is this
will
again?
push the zombie away with my foot.
I also will let
It
you
could be
away.
Gundren's brother.
Ah.
It does
could
kind of
be, I
look
don't
like
know.
it does kind of look like him.
It
I
could
mean-
also be another doppelganger.
Can I
This is
smack it
like-
in the head and make sure it's not an illusion?
You smack
I
it in the
don't think-
you smack a dwarf in the head.
Mila, I don't think that would actually prevent it from like.
How about you kiss him then?
Or you mean to wake him up?
That's what they say in all the
I think we need a
stories, he
dwarf for
says.
that. I think we need a dwarf for that. Red.
Red!
I'm not kissing him.
Oh, crap. Gregory, I've been around you too long.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, if
I'm just gonna shake him.
Make a
I'm gonna
medicine
grab-
check to see if you can wake him up.
I'm gonna grab Ben back, and can I assist Corn since I'm right there? Or
Are you proficient in medicine?
no? No, I am not.
someone here is.
I am.
Gregory,
Oh.
you are?
Yeah, I heal people. I told you.
Oh, I thought you were just a very late, like, doctor or something.
And yet
No,
you
I,
have
I
never.
actually know medicine.
Greg, you're gonna help me or what?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
Greg?
All right, you go. You can make your advantage then.
Oh, this is 21.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Did
Very
you
nice.
guys- Did you guys think I was full of shit when I said I was a healer?
I did.
Yep.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Since you never really healed any of us. Yeah.
You wouldn't let me. Anytime I said, "Oh, I'll heal them,"
No,
you
you'll
know,
say,
felt
"Oh,
they
I
were
got
so
this," carrying over the Necrocon.
It's on my belt loop. Okay, I can't help having it at my side.
The last time I remember you saying that you were a healer.
Is he
You would-
awake?
I was waiting for you guys to play out your little thing, then I was gonna go forward.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was gonna say. The last time I recall you saying you were a healer, you literally tried to after I had already cured healing word them.
This is true too.
That was a very specific example.
It was
All right, Corin, you get a little bit of water out and kind of splash it on his face, kind of just smack his cheeks a little bit. And Gregory, you do stuff to help.
I will accept that term.
You pull out some weird stuff that almost acts like smelling salts to wake him up.
My rotten, failed zombie meat.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Zahar, where's your perfume? And Mila will promptly
what
leave
I've
the
been-
room.
I've been carrying this with me for a week and a half now.
Gregory smells awful.
Mila runs away.
The only reason I don't smell bad normally is because my prestidigitations.
His eyes slowly open and he slowly sits up, kind of grabs his head. Who are you? Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, thank God.
So, ready to go back with your brother?
My brother's here?
Yeah.
Gundren.
Oh, he's with you. That's great.
Yeah,
What-
we
what-
left him alone in a nap room.
What about Tharden?
I just kind of like I might force trail
No.
off.
We saw him at the beginning. He didn't make it.
Greg.
Rip the band-aid
He gets
off.
kind
This
of
is
like
why
a
I'm here.
somber look on his face.
But we killed Spider.
Yeah, that's good.
You mean your zombie killed him?
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, get over it. He's dead already. I didn't even get to do anything.
Mila will think to Gregory, is that piece of meat gone so I can come back in?
Oh yeah, I'll put it back in my backpack. Prestidigitation. Clean.
The smell away. Make it.
This
You
is
could
why
you
I
can
don't
pre
want-
you could technically prestidigitate it to smell like something else for an hour.
Yes, that's what I've actually literally been doing that to make sure I don't smell like corpses all the time.
What does it smell like?
Overpriced cologne.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That just sounds boring.
It kind of does. Yeah.
I could turn it off if you really want.
When you say that, the only thing that I can think of is like the perfume that like old grannies wear.
Yeah, like that.
Does Nundrin have like any wounds on him that I can help bandage up, or does he look like he's been dehydrated or anything like that?
He looks pretty rough, pretty beat up. It looks like he's been tortured.
I will go over cautiously and start bandaging him up from where he's been injured.
Easy enough with your that medicine kit that you stole.
Liberated.
Still.
Thank you. It's not like they were using it.
I used it.
Brains.
Nundrin.
He finally notices the zombie and just kind of, he just kind of backs up real quick against the wall.
I'll
No, no.
sigh and kick Brian 5 feet to my right, away from Nundrin.
Brian, go stand with Red, please. Brains. Don't worry, he's one of mine.
Oh.
Indeed.
Hey, Corn, do you think he's mentally stable enough if I start talking to his brain, or you think that's probably not the best thing to do right?
Give it about 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll
Well,
just smile at him and give him a pat on his thigh. Nundrin, not Corn. But
Yeah, I figured it. He gets another smile back and says, "Thank you, miss."
I will nod and stand up, and I walk away.
He will also stand up and begin to follow you guys wherever you go.
Alright.
Stalker! Stalker! I said by Sahar.
Sahara is confused.
Is he still following me? I whisper in her head, even though no one else can hear.
Ooh, the zombie or Nundrin?
Nundrin.
That was not a you as in you specifically. It is you as in the group.
It's like,
Okay
he's
then,
not-
I take back that
Awesome.
question. I was like, oh shit. I shouldn't be nice to people, damn it. Okay, while they're taking care of him, I'm gonna see where the other door goes to.
All right, you go open the other doors. And move your token right up to it, and I will.
I will listen
Reveal.
to the door before opening. I will listen.
You don't hear anything.
Do I see any lights from cracks?
No, it is. From your experience, it has been mostly dark in this entire complex. So there is a little bit of light in here from whatever campfire he may have had.
I will just barely crack the door open to see if I see anything like peek inside.
It opens out into a hallway.
I sneak to the corridor.
All right, roll stealth check. All right, feel pretty sneaky.
I peek around the corner. Stealthy like.
You're enjoying this.
I'll nod my head and think back to the group. I see rocks.
Right, you see that passage go down to where you had already been, and also there's another section that you can go right there.
A
I
new
get off my
direction.
lap. Sorry, cat. Do I see any traps down this hall?
Roll perception. Looks safe.
Come on, guys, there's ice cream! Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking down that hallway.
Mila. The stone in front of you is a weird color.
In front, where's the stone in front of me? You mean on the wall?
On the floor.
Oh, do I notice this or does it hit me?
You noticed this. You stepped on it. Nothing happened.
Anybody know Joan?
Very pretty stone.
It was only slightly different than the others.
I put my best karate moves on and hold my arms out, and I keep walking.
Okay.
Tahara is confused.
Is
I
Gregory
think
and
around the
Corin
corner.
following those guys? Are following the rest of the group?
I'm assuming we're just catching up Nundrin on everything.
Well, he's been following you, so
I'll assume I was.
I'll move him with you guys.
Around the corner. What do I see around the corner?
Okay, I was just about to be real happy. I told Brian that Red was his dungeon buddy.
Gotta have your buddy.
Well, that one's gone.
Yeah, well, that's now that we've filled you in on literally everything.
You guys have been, I guess, is following along. So
Everyone hold hands with your dungeon buddy.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
Mila said it pretty out loud that she was gonna go open the door. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, as Mia's walking, she's gonna be like humming a random song in her head, forgetting other people can hear her. So she has like this really weird theme song going off in her head, like spy.
is that what the D10 was for?
Da,
What is the
da,
temple?
da, 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 da,
Hello?
da, 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 da.
Hello.
Sheet. Hang on, I think I might catch my volume down.
I didn't hear none.
He was sitting on my button. Ah! Sorry about that, but yeah, I'm doing like a random theme song in my head, like spy music, forgetting anyone else can hear.
All right. You do see
Yeah.
two paths.
I peek. And I look at the ceiling where the rocks are, make sure there's no more jello creature things.
You don't see any.
I'll see a door and I kind of smirk. Hey, Gregory,
Yes.
I need your expert. Oh, wait, there's water.
Okay. Okay. Just like we promised, or just like we practiced there. Okay. You ready for this? Brian's gonna like very like stumbly. You walk towards the door. Okay. You can do it. Just say hello. Brains! Slam, slam, slam.
Okay, slams the door open. Roll a performance check for zombie.
Okay.
Yes.
Did 7.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Okay,
This is great.
this is great.
Ah, shh!
Oh no.
Right?
Brains.
There is a zombie that just slammed open their door. What do you think they're gonna do? Roll initiative.
No,
So,
close the door behind Brian and sacrifice him and should go down these other steps.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It's just a thought.
It won't.
I forgot to get my NPC stuff ready. Bugbears.
Such a great initiative, guys.
Yeah, what are you doing over there?
I am consistency well, thank you very much.
Hey, Mila, why are you directly behind him?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You're like back there.
Sorry, my bad.
Do you really want to be right in the doorway?
Nah, we're good. Wait, which way
Alright.
does the door swing open?
Well, he just slammed it in, so...
I assume he tore the door down.
I don't know if Zombie is strong enough to do that.
Zombie is plenty strong.
Depends on the type of zombie.
The bugbear kind, because he's the bugbear zombie.
This is true. Oh.
Alright.
Why is he measuring?
You know
I
why.
know what Corn plans to do.
Oh, that was corn measuring?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that was the DM. I was like, oh shit.
No, if he was his, it'd be more darker blue.
There we go. Some music.
I will get in front of Zahar and then use my short bow to shoot the guy.
You only have good view of one of them.
I don't know how to erase. I apologize.
I got it. Alright,
I
shoot
will
that
stand
guy?
behind Sahar and shoot that guy.
Okay. I mean, you can shoot and then walk back, but... So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
With the range, that's what I was trying to figure out, because I think I have to be in 30 feet to make sure the range is okay.
You have to be... As long as you're... For the short bow, it's... The regular range is 80, which is... As long as you're within that range, it's a normal attack.
Just
So-
if you go beyond that.
If you go beyond that, it becomes disadvantage. If you go beyond 320, you cannot do it.
If I get to the top of, like, north of the zombie, can I shoot the guy in the very back?
Yes. If that's what you wish to do.
I'll just shoot the guy in front of the brazier.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit. You shoot the arrow and it goes under his legs and hits the non-lit brazier. I think it's non-lit.
Oof.
Is it not lit?
No, it is lit. It is
Oh,
lit.
it is lit. Hey, Gregory, I did that for you on purpose. That was my plan.
Nice.
I will move back and end my turn.
Okay. You got 3 spaces. Corin, your turn.
Hooray! Corin moves forward and just questions Mila. Why did we go this way? We could have just gone back the way we came.
Because adventure is out there.
Uh-huh. Was that 1, 2, 3, 5? Wait, it's too far. It's ahead. Yep. Shatter on top of the...
You have those 4.
Yeah.
Alright, roll it.
Oh, great. Let's see what I get this time.
That's right. Corn still has all his
Oh,
spell
crap.
slots.
Nice.
No, I'll have 1 of those left.
I'm only missing 2 spell slots.
I got 1 spell shot left.
Alright. Let's start rolling for these boys. I'm gonna go left to right. Save. Fail. 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 Alright.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna move slightly out of the way. Well, someone else can do something.
17 damage is actually a lot.
That was really freaking nice rolls there.
What's sad is that's the best roll I've done in this whole play so far.
I don't know, didn't you cast Shatter on a bunch of ghouls once?
Yeah, but it was like for 9 damage.
Alright, that your turn, you said?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alright, Red, it's your turn.
Okay. What are they wielding?
They have morning stars.
Okay. I do not like this.
Great.
Best
Okay, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agath.
Alright. You put your hand at your chest and you just... Ice forms on you. Is that where you stay? How far did you move? You moved 4 or 5, right?
Yeah. I have 2 more
Awesome.
squares.
Zing.
Because I moved 20 feet.
Righto.
I have 2 more squares.
Alright.
Debating whether I go in or stay outside. Yeah, I'll just go in, I guess.
Alright.
I'll go in there.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Gregory, it's your turn. By the way, that shatter completely destroyed that brazier.
Is there fire on the ground on where the brazier was?
It's cinders, or like pretty much smoldering now.
Okay.
Might not light your thing on fire.
Probably not. I got plenty of spells left. I'll probably just do something else. I always forget I don't know combat magic very much. So I'm just going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna step on in here, and I'm just gonna do a good old-fashioned magic missile.
Alright, where are you aiming it?
I'm aiming the first 2 at this guy and the last one at that guy.
Alright.
And...
Okay.
going for a good old slam attack right in his stupid face.
Go for it. Oh, that misses, unfortunately.
Is your zombie still enlarged, or did that wear off?
That wore
That
off.
wore off.
Okay.
I was considering enlarging him, but I also wanted to do damage. So... Also, if I enlarged him, he wouldn't be able to leave this room.
He could, but slowly. Is that your turn there, Gregory?
No, yeah, I'll stay here. I'm gonna move forward a step, too. Oh, fuck.
Alright, Sahara, it's your turn.
The very first thing she's gonna do is, as a bonus action, she will drink the potion of healing she found.
Okay.
I gave 8 hit points.
I know.
She was super low. She almost
She's taking
died.
all the hits.
Oh god.
Alright, I'll default to bow usage for you, Mila.
Alright, and then she will, advance. Boop, and then she's going to take a slash at this guy here.
Go for it. Yep, he's gone.
And that shall be the end of her turn.
Alright. Is anybody holding the spider staff?
I think it was in the party, Luke. No one said they had it.
I mean, I had to check it though, so I guess I would be helping it.
Yeah, Corn would
Mostly,
have it.
is it visible?
It is not currently visible.
Okay.
I mean, I will gladly own it if no one else wants it. It's just I got the first magic staff we got, so I was going to offer it to someone else.
I don't even know if Corn would want to use the staff. He hasn't really been that much of a staff wielder.
No, but it could. If he has ultimate slots, he can do something else with it.
I do. I have one more open.
They shout something in Goblin, and Move up to engage. Well, this other one... How many moves that? Oh, nope. Shit. Alright. There was a wooden bar barring this door that he takes off and runs. He starts booking it.
Did you say a bar?
Like a wooden board that was barricading that door. Which is why you guys could not get into it before.
I sure hope the room Gundren in isn't considered a safe room to them.
I gave him a horn. He'll blow it if the guy comes.
And Nundra was kind of just sitting back here. And, okay, Sahar, first one at you. Misses. Second one is at Gregory's, or at Brian? Brain?
Brian, yes.
Right, he takes 13 piercing damage. And this last one is at you, Gregory.
I bring it on.
Amazing that is the least one.
Let's see here. I'm going to use shield.
Right, shing.
That makes my class 21.
Jeez.
It comes down and smashes onto the shield and cannot penetrate it. Alright, Mila, it's your turn.
I will come back around and go through the door because I can't see crap back here.
Alrighty.
And then I will shoot the one nearest Sahar.
Alrighty, go ahead and go for it. That hits. Roll damage with sneak. Oh, he did.
And then I will glare down the other bugbear after killing his compadre.
Alright. Corin, you're up.
I don't want to do this. I know. I step into the room, and I get on higher ground, and I pull out
Slightly higher ground.
slightly higher, and pull out the staff and tell them, "Stand down. Your master is dead."
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Alright. What's really intimidation? Oh, it is.
Ooh.
They immediately drop their weapons and start groveling.
Can I command them to do as I want?
Well, we'll see, but combat has effectively ended.
Sorry, Red.
Red is currently muted. Don't know if he noticed that or not.
Well, excellent. Do either of you speak common?
They both nod.
I jump down now.
Well then, what are the two of your future plans now that your former master is dead?
Leaving?
Well, that's a shame. I have some construction work I needed to get done. I was willing to pay two very strong people to do it.
Greg, 3.
Ooh, 3 very strong people to do it.
The other one doesn't know yet. He'll be here soon.
I'm willing to pay very handsomely for 2 strong people to work on this construction work.
I pull out my staff and point to this one and tell him, "Go and tell the other one."
Oh no, don't worry. It's just it's been a little bit, and then the other one starts running in with just a look of horror on his face because he went around, saw the dead corpses of his friends, went into the other room, saw Nesnar dead on the ground with a bunch of spider corpses.
I pull out the staff again.
He is also kind of just, no.
Right then. Well, construction work is just part of what I needed from you three boys. How do you feel about a raid?
Oh,
I see what you're
interesting.
playing, Greg.
You
Clever.
see, a piece of property of mine has recently been stolen from me, and I'm looking for some good fighters to help me siege it.
Now, Greg, I want you to understand that before we do all this, please let's just take Gungeon and Nundro back to like Phandelver first.
I'm perfectly fine with that. It's just I'd like to know: are you three boys willing to help with the siege? I am willing to pay you handsomely for.
Gregory, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
My charisma ain't too good.
I know it's great, but you know,
I know.
Oh boy,
this is not hard. This is not hard. It is not hard. It's not hard.
Double 9.
I can't believe it.
They all kind of look at each other, shrug a little bit, and like the two that are beat up horribly are gonna.
I'm also going to take out a bag of 10 gold pieces, and I'm willing to put a down payment right now.
They all start looking to each other and start nodding slowly, and like, and they look to you, nodding. Yeah. Of course, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah,
Looks like the third one.
excellent. Well then we'll get you all acquainted. Hey, Corin, me and Brian and probably one other person are gonna keep an eye on these three. Do you mind reconnecting the brothers?
Oh yeah, I mean that's the plan.
Okay, you do that. We'll wait up here for you.
Alright.
We'll more slowly be following behind.
I mean, we'll just wait up in the front then if that's the case. You just come when you're ready.
Okay, great.
Alright, Nuncho, let's go. We should have no issues now. Oh, wait, there's still that river in that back cave.
Mila will smile hearing him say that and start running off to the water because she wanted to go see it anyways.
What? Mila, wait!
I'll follow her.
Oh no.
Well, one of you go with her to tell her about any traps or anything set up around here. I say to the bugbears.
I'll go ahead and give you the thing of this room. The old stone bunks line the walls of this barracks, which is lit and heated by a glowing iron brazier, which is now gone, in the middle of the room. And when you walked in, you did see like a big plank of wood from like an old table blocking another door. As for Mila and Red, a still pool fills much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange, pale mussels, and a fishy odor hangs in the air. A passage leads south from this area, and a set of steps up to the east, which is where you are. A sluggish stream flows out of the cave to the northeast. And I'll reveal this. I'm just gonna reveal all this. There we go.
So wait, where's the water coming from?
It's actually going that way.
So it's the source of the water, not water going to it.
Correct.
Now I'm
Yeah.
very intrigued.
Yeah, let's just come back to this later.
Do the shells look normal, or does it look like something weird is with them, or?
It seemed pretty normal.
I take closer look.
You get closer to look. They're shells.
Do I have a wooden stick around anywhere?
I mean, you have arrows.
Okay. I'll take one of my arrows and I'll dip it in the water.
All right, dip it in the water. Pull it back out. Looks like an arrow. A wet arrow, but an arrow.
You said it smells fishy. Are there any fish in the water? That we can see?
Kind of hard to. It'd be really hard to notice that because it is dark in here. Even with your dark vision, there's only so much you can see.
I light a torch and stick it in the sand.
I mean, I don't have dark vision. I can see darkness as if it was daylight.
Oh, that's right. It's still pretty difficult to look through the water, but you do see like the mussels and stuff because it could be from them. It could be from whatever else could be living in here.
I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
put the other end to red.
Okay.
I go in the water.
Oh no.
Just to my knees. To my knees only at first, and just, do I see anything in the water?
I mean, it actually gets deep pretty quickly.
I just want to go knee deep. Where's knee deep in this thing?
Well, you walk in, you swear you see something. The corner of your eye. What?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, keep going. Nothing bad. You just happen to see something.
Oh god, you scared me for a second there. I thought something
Pull
big
me
in the
back,
water.
Pull me back! I'll remind Red to keep a taut grip on it. And do
Yep.
I see this thing moving, or can I turn my attention to it?
No, it's stationary.
So it's stationary. I will slowly start going in that direction. I don't know what direction I seen it at.
You slowly go toward it. It's lying on the bottom, but you find a skeleton. It has 2 rings, and clutched in its hand is what appears to be a stick of some kind.
I'm underwater?
Not a stick!
Yeah,
How deep down in the water am I?
it's about 10 feet. It's not terrible, but this stick looks like almost has like ridges on it, and also at the very end, it's almost like a blue flame looking at the end of it.
I'll think up to Red to yell for Gregory. And does the skeleton seem stationary? Do I see like there's drag marks in the silt or anything like that?
It has a bunch of silt on it, so it's been here a while.
I'll just yell for Gregory.
Oh, I'll be right back, everyone. Hello, Nandra. Yes, what is it, Red?
I don't know. She just told me to call you. You
I-
jumped in the water.
I will come up to the surface and tell Gregory what I saw and ask him, does he feel anything magical in this area? Or does he think it's safe for me to take the hand and everything else up with it?
Well, I can do that for you if you want.
Does he think anything's undead? Like, does he sense any undead?
Oh, I guess that'd be an Arcana check, right? On the general lake.
Even with your passive arcana, you don't feel any undead presence here, except for, of course, for Brian.
Only undead left is Brian.
I'll nod my head and go back under, and then I'll just remove the skeleton's arm from his elbow up, still with the rings and the stick, and bring it to the surface.
All right.
And I will come back to the Shah. He's typing.
If you surface, I'm just gonna start pulling you.
A lot of us could use a bath. I'll think to both of them.
I don't. Prestidigitation.
Can you
He
feed
can,
me
he
too?
just keep
I'm
he can just
pretty
keep doing that.
Prestidigitation, yes. Red is clean.
But you find 2 platinum rings and this stick.
Can you see what the stick is, Gregory? I'll ask as I'm coming out of the water with everything.
Sure.
Wait, it's on
I'll get
fire
them.
and it was in the water?
That would be an Arcana check for this one, Gregory.
And I'll take the 2 rings
Uh,
off.
Oop, did not mean to put advantage
15.
on 15.
15 is enough. You've seen these before. Hell, you know how to do this. The wand of magic missiles.
Ooh, this is a wand of. You know that spell I've been casting, Wand of Magic Missile, or Magic Missile. This staff, it just does that.
Nice. I will take the wand and the rings and then just chuck the hand and forearm back in the water.
All right.
I'm going to show her my hands that have all the gold and platinum rings we've collected throughout this magic. Add them to my collection.
I keep one of them. Give the other one.
Wait, which one do I get then?
The left one. I don't know. They're both platinum.
You can keep the platinum one. I'll take the gold one.
They're
They're
both
both
platinum.
platinum.
Oh, they're both platinum? Okay, cool. I thought one of them was gold and the other one was platinum, was why I was
In
asking.
the chat.
I was like, what?
Okay, I'll take one. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and start.
That makes 3.
Do I see anything else, or when I was under, did I notice anything like fish swimming about?
No, that was pretty much all you saw.
I'm still curious to know where this thing gets its water from.
Mysteries of life.
Well, guessing by
Tight,
how
right?
collapsed this place is, I'm guessing driplets from when it rains from the ceiling.
Could just
Greg,
be
you
an
still have me
underwater
tied
lake.
up, yeah?
Wait, who's tied up?
Red still has me tied up, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going back in the water and try to follow that creek up there.
Okay. Well, I think it only the rope's 50 feet, right? The one you gave me. I'm gonna try getting closer. So
Alright,
you-
go
Okay.
ahead and start leading Nanjo back to his brother already.
All right.
Do I see
You
anything?
basically get up to the. You're doing this long enough, you realize it connects to the area you've already been. From that small stream that clicked in there.
That's actually kind of an awkward scene with Sahar, isn't it? 3 bugbears, a zombie, and Sahar.
Correct here.
That was like something from the 1970s.
Sorry, you want to come with me to lead Nanjo back to his brother?
I don't want to swim back, so I'll give Red a tug on the rope twice.
I'll pull it.
At this
Alright.
point, Sahara is just done. She doesn't care anymore.
I mean, at least it'd be more comfortable.
There are plenty more things to explore in the cave, so. Actually, when you take Nundra back, the two brothers like hugging and stuff, her crying a little bit, but they both look at you and say, "Have you found the forge?"
I haven't seen anything.
Like in unison.
Hey,
Back to the water I go!
I haven't seen anything yet.
The water powered the forge, yeah, Red?
I don't know. I don't
From
think we found the
your
forge.
thing earlier, you noticed the water would run through and power that water wheel.
But that was dried up, though.
Correct.
Was that the forge though?
No.
But the water's obviously going somewhere.
It used to go somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it used
I
to go
think we should-
somewhere, but yes, I should have revealed this too. When you guys are there,
Oh,
that did go a little further too.
Oh, I didn't know that was there.
What is that?
I guess there's more to the path.
That's basically just like through the wall there, or under the thing there.
Wait, what are we doing? Bugbears, where did Spider keep the forge?
How would they know?
He never found it.
He did thank us for killing the zombies, so I think they're past that area.
The water wheel.
The water wheel.
Guys,
Alright then.
we didn't ask to talk about this for a while now. Like, I don't think we should like make this public knowledge, and I think we should just kind of, destroy the cave.
Come on, Red, let's go
Totally.
to the water wheel.
By the way,
Okay.
guys, enough time has passed that you would have gotten the benefits of a short rest. So if you wish to spend hit die, you may do so.
Come along, bugbears.
Is Korn doing his song of rest?
I mean, as long as people are with me, then they can hear it.
Just assume Gundren and Nundra are with you.
I look for that flaming head before I enter the room.
It's gone. It's not there.
Okay.
You were assuming that all those guys are following you.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my zombie in the same category at the moment.
Yes.
I'll hop down into the dry bed and start walking.
All right.
The map to begin with.
You served us well, Bonaparte. Slip.
Can I give a song of rest while talking, or?
Yeah. You guys have spent long enough.
I'm surprisingly uninjured.
And Sahar kind of needed it.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry if I messed you up.
This place really short.
You keep looking.
Do I see anything down the hallway?
So I was asking, like, where did you guys even find the map? How did you find it in the first place?
Oh, it wasn't easy.
Does Mila see the water or is it too far down?
It's kind of, you can hear it. It is loud. It seems that all that sound you heard was coming from here.
Yeah, Sahar's feeling much better now. She's
A
almost
narrow,
at full.
a narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of water funnels into this chamber and slams against the wall just below the edge. The echo suggests that this cave might be one arm of a much larger cavern to the northeast. I'm just going to reveal this big area.
Ooh.
Hey, there's a
I hit-
bathtub. Alright.
Does anyone not know how to swim? Mila will think to everybody.
Bonaparte isn't, or Brian isn't too good at it.
I can, but not in this, and Sahar motions to her armor.
I'll take a swim. I'll take a swim at it. I'm not wearing anything heavy. As I just undo like a rope buckle and just drop my greatsword to the ground.
By the way, this water here is pretty vicious. There's a constant sound of the waves bashing it. It's loud, and
It's like rapids.
kinda, yeah. It's probably not a good idea to go into right now.
Oh, wait, was this the sound that we heard when we came in?
Yes. This can be heard throughout the entire cave.
Is it flowing from east to west or west to east?
It's not like it's like basically waves are coming into it and splashing up on the walls.
Oh, so it's coming down south. It's not like going around like a U-turn.
No, it's like if there was an ocean and this big bit here was just a big rock in the way. That's pretty much like it is, like that.
I've been holding on to the staff for an hour now, correct?
Did you wish to attune it? Yes.
Oh, goody.
It has 9 charges right now, so keep that in
I
mind.
have a funny idea I could do, but I want to look around first before I do that. Check around.
All right. More revealing.
Hooray!
I think we're back.
You see something strange. It's all these walls are pretty like almost natural cave-like, but you see what looks like walls. Nicely carved stone.
This can't be normal. Guys, I think we should take caution here.
Mila's just charging ahead.
I need to follow.
Sneaking around the corners, peek around corners.
Mila has no fucks to give.
No one listens to Corin when he says
Yeah,
caution.
you're just like speaking and everyone's just walking past you.
Should I knock on that door?
Mila shrugs and motions go ahead.
Sahar says, when do you ever knock?
Knock, knock, knock.
When does anyone listen to Corin?
I don't know.
Ben raises his hand.
Gregory's gonna
Can't
wait
understand
a
me.
moment. If there's no response, then
Yeah,
he's
no
gonna-
answer.
Okay. Hello.
Alright. Gregory.
Make it dexterity saving
There's
throw.
I would
There's a
literally
light
laugh if like we're just standing out here like in the darkness and then he just come flying out and just like, what the fuck?
Like,
Gregory-
It did
giant
kind of happen
explosion.
once.
Yeah, I was about to
Gregory's
say.
downfall is going to be a cliff that's on the other side of a door. Oh. Hello.
Didn't even come
Okay.
back, though.
Alright. Very well, Gregory.
Should we follow?
Just charging ahead.
He went in, so I guess it's okay.
You may each move 3 squares.
Huh?
You
3
can go
squares.
squares.
Oh no.
Oh, make your move.
Your
Oh.
move.
Oh,
What is that?
that is not good.
This large workshop was badly damaged by the ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room are scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a stone brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side.
Oh god.
In the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you. With your hello, it says, hello? Hello,
Gregor-
says a thick, burbling voice inside your head.
Gregor is going to look at awe at this thing. He's going to go up one time and just say, "Oh my god, you are beautiful."
Oh my.
Oh my god, you are just absolutely wonderful. Hello, what's your name?
This can't be good.
I'm Gregory Hollow, necromancer.
I don't have any.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Have you ever considered giving yourself one? How can you distinguish yourself from others if you don't have a proper name?
Gregory, make an Arcana check to see if you can figure out what the hell this thing is. You have no fucking idea what this thing is.
That was great.
You've never seen one of these in your life.
Hey guys, come check this out. Meet my new friend.
So what are you doing here?
My job is to protect the forge.
Oh, the forge. Is that it over there? I'm going to point at it.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I don't know why no one's been around to make things lately. It's been a while.
It's
Quite unfortunate, really.
sounds lonely. Do you just sit around in this room all day?
Of course.
Why is it your job to guard the forge?
That's what my summoner wished of me.
Really? Huh. Would you rather not do that?
I can't not do that. It's part of my contract. And I enjoy it.
Hell, believe me, as a magic man of sorts, I know all things about loopholes. Well, with your permission, me and my comrades would like your permission to use the forge. In return, I could give you a hand at breaking you free from your summoner's grip. Go wherever you want in the world.
One second. Are you afraid of... Do you know Von Bin? I haven't seen him in quite some time, and it's starting to...
Would I know?
I'm sure he's fine.
Would I know who that is even remotely?
No, you have no fucking idea.
Von Bin. I'm just gonna ask him. No, I'm not familiar. Who is that? Is that your summoner?
That is my master, yes. You don't know him, so you cannot use the forge.
Well,
Is it safe to assume at this point that Gregory? We can assume that he's talking.
You can hear Gregory talking to something, but you don't
not
hear
the other
anything
way
back.
around.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we just assume that he's like a ghoul? Probably.
So all we know is Gregory's talking to himself.
That's what it sounds like, yes.
And there's no loopholes that someone can be granted permission to use it, yes?
No, you got to get his permission or permission from one of the forge workers.
Oh! Hold on a second. And I'm going to go back to Mila, and hey, can I get that staff of magic missile? And the other ring, please? It's important.
Sahar's like, who are you talking to?
What's going
Oh,
on
this
there, Greg?
beautiful work of art.
You mean a painting?
No, my type of work of art.
Mila will say she'll give
That's
as
true.
long as she can follow him. She's not too sure after this description.
You can't enter the actual room, otherwise it may try to kill you. But yeah, you can stand behind me.
Oh, jeez.
What are you doing in there?
All right.
So we follow him at least to the other. Please.
That's what Gregory's talking to, by the way.
From this room, I will give him the extra ring and the other magic missile.
Okay, thanks.
At the wand of magic missiles.
Excuse me, sir. Did your master use this staff right here? I'm going to show him the wand, or the wand of magic missile.
Oh, that's interesting. That is very, very interesting.
Sahar's on my head.
Yeah, I'm guessing because like that was clearly a wizard in that lake, and you'd have to be a wizard or something to summon this thing.
Sahar is actually gonna like poke her head into the room to see what Gregory's talking to.
Gregory, roll me a D100.
I'm scared.
All the times
I
to be
know this
lucky.
is-
Come on, Gregor.
Wow.
Hopefully, low is good.
It is. Wow, alright.
I am now a potted plant.
The spectator looks at it for a bit, like nods his head. Like, yeah, it did.
I'm sorry to inform you of this. Your master is long since deceased. I am horribly sorry for your loss.
No, that can't possibly be true. I'm sure he's fine. He probably just misplaced them or something.
Mila, can you go retrieve the skeleton right quick? I whispered to her.
Mila nods and runs off.
But
Red, come with me.
be
You're
one
really
moment.
fast, though.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Sir.
So
From
can we
your
time skip to her bringing it back, or?
So you just bullshit with this thing for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes while they get this thing?
Oh, I was hoping for more of a time skip. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just running there.
So that's what I meant. You just gonna bullshit for that long.
Yes, I'm going to keep up conversations with it.
Okay.
Stay pleasant. Never passing how far I've gotten into the room.
I knock on the door to let Gregory know. Oh, I'm there.
Okay. I'm going to scoot the skeleton in on the floor, trying to keep it as intact as I possibly can. I'm sorry, we found your master's body in a lake.
It has a bunch of like orcish arrows still sticking out of it. Like long rides, if you just touch them, they almost fall apart. But when you drag it in, when you drag it in, the lower jaw just kind of and it comes off.
If I can guess properly, it was orcs that did it.
I'll pull out my God dang it! I've got my loot. Just start playing because I'm bored. At this point.
Oh, you found him. You know, it's been so long since I've seen him. He looks just fantastic, like he did when he was alive. Roll an insight, Gregory.
Sure thing. I'm actually somewhat decent at that.
Can I,
He's deranged.
Oh boy.
He still thinks the mind's active. He
Well-
sees his master as full and alive, pretty much.
Gregory, animate the dead.
Yeah.
I cast that already today. I can't do it for another 24 hours.
Oh, damn.
Well, perhaps you'd still be willing to make a deal then. Your master is currently in a bit of a condition where his body is failing him. I currently have a spell that will make him live an additional 10 more days on top of whatever his current lifespan is. And in return, you give us the forge, and I extend your master's lifespan.
Does anyone
Oh
else,
my god.
And I will also return his wand and his 2 rings.
Aww.
What do you mean? I've been talking with him this whole time. He's fine.
Sahar kind of says through the door.
I'm sorry, but every
What is-
creature has an expiration date, even him. I'm just saying I can make him last even longer, or to meet your massive lifespan.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at the skeleton, judging how tall he is?
Oh, I think I know what Corn's thinking.
Sahar,
Why do you want to know this? May I ask?
I have a plan.
I think I know what
Not
he's
like I
thinking
can really
too.
do it.
So go ahead and tell me, what is your plan?
I plan to create a minor illusion
Of what?
of the man.
What does he look like?
Oh, actually, sorry. Go on. I'll say what I was going to say.
That's fine. Because I don't know what he looks like. I just need to know, like, just get an idea of like how tall he is, when I can actually do it, and just start asking Greg to get me some descriptions of what he looks like.
He's a skeleton.
Shh, quiet.
Hold on. Actually, I'd like to open up negotiations with your master. Do you mind if me and him step into the other room for a moment?
It just kind of nods its head.
I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to go into the other room. I'm going to wait a solid 5 minutes. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to say, good news. Your master has relieved you of your contract and he wishes to give ownership of the forge to me.
All right, roll a deception check.
Oh my god, why?
Oh,
Of all
Oh.
people.
I really wish I had that inspiration right now. Deception 12.
He is deranged. So he's not
Please.
thinking clearly?
Please, 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 please.
You. How dare you
oh,
insult my master in such a way? Roll initiative.
Almost did this whole thing diplomatically.
Of all people to not do it.
To be fair, the other option was like fight. Okay, I
Why did you
almost
let?
did.
You could have aced the range. One of us could have came in and just talked to him.
I was the one he's been talking to this whole time. I don't think any of you could have even came into the room.
You didn't ask.
I have a familiar. I know how these contracts work. These things are pretty specific on terms.
I'm just gonna put your zombie right there.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't have that ability to do that. That is so lame.
All right, Mila, it's your turn. Well, if you had like a bardic or a regular inspiration, you may have gotten that.
Sorry, I'm all out.
No, that's fine.
No,
You just had a short rest.
Move inside.
I need a long rest for those.
Was it level 5 or level 4 where it turns into a short rest?
And can I use hideous laughter on this creature?
You can certainly try. Wait, didn't you already use your spell slot for the day? Did you already use the other one?
I don't know.
You've definitely cast Hideous Laughter today. I know that much.
Okay, then I don't do nothing then. For some reason, I
Okay,
have
you do
more
nothing. Okay, if that's what you wish.
No. I still do something. I just,
Okay, I was about to say, you do nothing. What?
No, I just for some reason I had an extra. I didn't use my spell yet. Sorry.
Oh, I should have cast Unseen Servant and have him like marionette him.
5th level.
I will go ahead. That green thing on the pedestal, is it attached? Does it look like, or?
That is attached, yes.
Is that the actual forge, or?
You don't know.
I will go ahead and Eldritch Blast the guy.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit. It misses, unfortunately, just goes right past him and hits the wall.
Eldritch Blast.
Do I see anything that could be useful on his table?
That will be an investigation check, and you've already used your action. So you cannot...
And as a bonus action, since he's probably staring at my light, can I hide underneath the table?
You can try.
How do I try?
You roll a stealth check and hope it ignores you.
Oh!
Damn.
I sit on its head.
You
and
find some little cloth kind of just hanging over the table, and you quickly duck under it. Alright. Gregory, it's your turn.
Right then. Well, first I'm gonna go to the other side of it, about right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready for the double whammy whammy?
Okay.
Face my great sword!
Eh.
Yeah.
No.
9.
should have just cast magic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna use the wand.
No, I can do that. I can do that spell myself.
Well, the more charges you use, the higher level the spell is.
Fair
And
enough.
I think you can put. I think the highest spell you can cast it at is 4th level.
You can use up to 3 charges of it, so. But your slam also misses.
No. Well, I'm just gonna end my turn then. Oh, by the way, for anyone that's wondering, he did get a short rest, so he's back to full health. Yay! Hey, Brian.
Oh, is it? You rolled its hit die?
Actually, I'm pretty sure God,
I mean, there's a song of rest too, so.
yeah, I was mostly just thinking of the Song of Rest, but I'll do the actual numbers. Where's its hit die again?
I don't know. That's in the character sheet. Whatever the. It's probably like a D8 or something.
Yep, 3d8 plus 9.
So it has 3 hit dice.
Okay, yeah, so take away the 9 and add whatever he got from the Song of Rest. Yeah, he's at full health.
Okay.
Because I think he just needs all 3 of them now.
So, I never got an answer for the body, really.
What?
It's a skeleton.
Even I couldn't tell you what it looked like unless I had some clay or something.
No, not that. I was asking, like, how tall is the,
Average, it's like 5'8".
5'8"? Okay.
You know, I just had a horrible thought in my head, but I really don't want to say it in case I ruin a surprise.
Check something.
You know, I'm gonna say it. What if he's a lich and he was just playing possum?
Yeah, you're all dead at that point.
Okay, I don't want to do then. I'm going to go. Actually, it's been a long time. No, I'm not sure. I'm gonna look on the table to see if there's like a picture. Like,
All right, you use your action to look around the table looking for a picture. You do not find one.
Oh, that's my turn. Then.
I'm sorry.
There goes my plan. I'm done. That's nothing I can do.
Come on. There we go. All right. Gregory, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear.
Roger Dodger. That would be a
All
10.
right. You cannot take reaction until the end of your next turn. On your turn, you cannot move, and you use your action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range. And Corin, I need you to make a wisdom save as well.
Great.
Oh crap, that means I
As this
actually
weird green-looking ray comes at you from one of the eyes of this creature.
Oh no.
I got a 5.
Corin, you look at this thing and you are stricken with fear.
Oh hell no, we're not doing this again. I would like to use my DM inspiration for this nonsense.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
So wisdom again.
You feel this urge to run from it, but oh, yeah, you're fine. You shake it off like, not again, not fucking again.
No, hell no.
I was like really afraid for Corrin because when you said green like beam, at first I thought he was like casting disintegrate or something.
Oh god, this doesn't have that.
Thank God.
I was like, goodbye, Corrin.
But almost like a blue beam went for. Actually, the beam that went for Gregory was almost like prismatic. It kept changing colors. but it kind of hovers over near the forge, taking an attack of opportunity from your zombie. Gregory.
Yeah, we'll see how this actually goes.
Nope.
Nope.
Red, it's your turn.
Okay. Huh. I don't know if this is gonna work.
He does not. We can finish a short rest.
We took a short rest, so it lasts an hour.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
No, it's all right. It's all good.
My bad.
Yeah, it hasn't been able. I'm just gonna cast darkness on this corner, so it's 15 feet. So he's just in it.
Okay.
Does Red have the advanced dark sight?
That's why he got it. That's why he used it. Partly why.
Ah.
Yeah, I gotcha. I don't have anything to really write it down though, so.
Okay, no, yeah, just pointing it out.
Yeah, so pretty much anything that. Give me a sec. Yeah. Freehand.
If you want, I could do this.
Just put an aura on him.
Yep, pretty much is what I'm trying to say.
Do you want to make it a little closer? Because it kind of doesn't really
No.
get it that well in that.
Oh, you're right. I'm kind of scared of getting the forge in. Yeah, like right there. Actually, no, yeah, that was fine.
All right.
Did that brazier light move?
If it. Yes. Are you happy? I accidentally
just
clicked
like-
it.
I was like, oh god, the brazier's shooting at us.
It's a wisp.
Can everyone see that now?
Yeah.
Red's aura? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, Sahar. You see a big circle of darkness.
Can I see any of this dude?
You saw where it was last at, so you can take. Your attacks will be at disadvantage if you attempt to hit it.
Got about that.
Alright, I'm gonna move near where I saw it last.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit as my bonus action.
Make this a regular roll. Only because you can't really see Red, so can't really get the flanking bonus either. But it's a regular roll for you now. That hits. You feel your sword hit something as you slice it through. And it doesn't make a sound, so you assume it's not red.
Ow.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Would Corn be
Wait a
talking
minute.
out-
It's technically blinded, so you would have a normal hit anyway. Darkness is a weird freaking... blinding in darkness is a weird fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, Sahar, you can go ahead and make... If you want, you don't need to use your bonus action to do that.
Alright, then I will... use my bonus action to hit it again.
Okay.
Well then.
Yeah, these things are weird. Okay, it just misses. You think, I got it, and you just whiff again. Whiff. Alright, now Mila, it's your turn.
Is it safe to assume when Corn's looking for the photo, he might be muttering photo or something like that underneath his breath so I know what he's looking for?
Maybe?
I don't know, is he?
Corn?
I'm trying to find some sort of image.
But would you be kind of muttering in your breath as you were looking so I know what you were looking for?
Probably not.
Okay. Can I gauge how heavy this forge is?
The brazier?
Yeah, with the forge on it.
It's a forge. Odds are it's not moving.
Oh, damn. That's what I was planning to do.
Okay. Since I'm still hidden, I'm going to... Can I see with that darkness or with my elven eyes that I can't see with the...
It's magical darkness. You cannot see within it. Only red can, actually.
What do you not see with your elven eyes?
You know where you saw it last? So you can attempt to attack it, and since you were hidden and it is blind, you could... It's a regular roll.
Alright, I'll try it.
Oh God.
Roll with sneak.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my
my
God.
gosh.
Let's see, it's 19 plus 13, 32 points of damage?
Jeez Louise.
You know what's funny?
What?
That's exactly how much health it has right now.
What?
Oh my gosh. Fucking Shrek.
So out from under the table, this arrow flies. I'm sorry, no, I'm only not doing this because you can't see the damn thing. This arrow flies out from under the table, slams into this thing. Red, you see this. The arrow goes right to the center of its eye. It just picked the wrong thing again.
Well, that was a short fight.
And it is pinned to the wall back here.
Y'all drop the plate.
That was hilarious.
I will peek my head out from underneath the cloth that's on the table, just grinning ear to ear.
Please tell me the effect I was under was a concentration spell.
Oh,
It was just until the end of your next turn, so...
Oh, damn, you still have to do this.
Can I still speak? Oh, wait. So I'm not going to do the random attack thing?
I think that was for me.
No.
No,
You would've been
yours was
frightened.
fear. He was
Okay, my plan was if I could still speak, I was going to yell, Brian, restrain me!
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
What was the D100 for?
That was to determine whether or not, he recognized the stuff. I gave him a 10% chance. Which is generous, but...
We almost beat this thing using diplomacy. And then I fucked it up in the end. Gregor's gonna walk over to it, put his hand on it. It's like, it's such a shame such a work of beauty was put to rest so soon.
Does he have teeth?
As Gregor's taking out his dagger and attempting to cut off some of the eye stalks.
Does he have teeth?
You saw the picture. He has very nasty teeth.
I go get some teeth.
Did I find anything on this table?
You do. You see a couple things of interest on that table. Mila, you unfortunately do not see anything really interesting on that table. But on Corin's table, you see a mace and a nice set of breastplate that has a gold dragon motif worked into its design.
Do my rogue eyes catch the glimpse of gold?
Maybe. Not on the table you're at least.
No, in Corn's hand. Like a flash of gold.
That reminds me. I'm going to return the wand and ring to Mila.
Oh, go get Gundren and Nundro into the room.
They're essentially here.
Yeah.
And
All right, Gregory, with your passive arcana. Actually, I'm gonna pull you into private for this one. With your passive arcana, you can feel the forge and how powerful it is.
Ooh.
This is definitely a very powerful artifact, and however, it does almost feel like the magic is waning. It may have enough magic for one thing. If you have the materials for an item, and you place it upon the forge, it may use the rest of its magic to infuse this item and create something. If you have the materials. And go back to chat, regular chat.
Dokie doke.
Jesus.
So, yeah, good fight, guys.
What's sad is I think Corn's the only one that knows more about this than anyone else, though.
Hey guys,
Huh?
I figured out what it is. I heard Corin just say, like, I think I'm the only one that knows anything about this.
I mean, I know the story, the lore of it all.
No, I know exactly what this does, though.
Right.
So anyway, hey, this thing's magic is fading pretty quickly. And we can use it one more time. Basically, if we put the components of items in it, it will fuse them together.
What if we just put an item that's already together in there?
Stories don't say anything about that.
What if we put a humanoid in a weapon? Does it become a sentient weapon?
I don't know. We could fuse what was your primary kind of weapon, Red?
Like a hammer?
Do you want a great sword hammer?
What? How
You
does
mean
that
a
work?
great hammer?
Yeah, a great sword hammer, a hammer that's also a great sword. Because I'm willing to give one up. I'm willing to give up my great sword.
Well, I mean, if we only have one use, we probably shouldn't use it to play
I-
around.
Well, we gotta
Gregory, I
use it
think
quickly.
Gregory, I think that's called an axe.
That's
No
true.
on the great hammer.
Great axe.
Wait, why did the brothers want to find the forge?
That's a good point. Good Gundren, what do you guys want to use the forge for?
Well, we were going to try to bring this place back online, you know?
We can only use it one more time, and then all the magic's going to flee from it.
They were looking for saying that, but their expression definitely changes, like too much softer, almost confused. Look, it says what?
Afraid so. Only one more use.
That can't possibly be.
No.
And it's been stuck down for generations.
Hey, Gregory,
Zahar.
what happens if you put a magic weapon in?
I'm assuming we'd be able to fuse it to something. Or this is just a wild speculation guess. You may be able to transfer the properties of the magic to another item.
Sahar
Only through
thinks,
fusing it together.
Sahar thinks for a little bit and then says, I think I know a way to solve our problem.
That's purely speculation, though.
Which problem?
We should have. She reaches into her bag and then quickly pulls out her card set and goes, a card game, and whoever wins gets to use the forge.
What if we combine Red's like multi-weapon, the one that can change to whatever form he wants it to, with one of the magic missile wands?
That's true.
We can throw in a bunch of stuff and infuse them all together.
Sahar just expectantly looks at everyone with her cards.
I'm down for a game.
I'm down for a game. Okay, and I'm willing to bet. Ooh, what am I willing to bet?
I was gonna say, whoever wins gets to use the forge.
No. I'm saying, on top of the winner getting to use the forge, we all ante up a magic item. And that's what's going in the forge from that person. And the winner gets the Omni magic item from each of our tools.
Well, it's kind of hard to make a magic item out of something that's already magical.
Now,
If you have the raw materials for something, you might be able to create a magic item if you place it upon it.
Oh, we have many teeth.
I have a golden tooth.
I have 2 of those.
What good is a tooth?
I have many.
Okay.
You know, red hair, many things. Come on now. You
Ooh.
know this one.
I know. Okay, another speculation. What if we throw in the bones of the guy that made it and Brian?
No.
No.
Could we remake the guy and get him to whip us up a new forge?
Oh.
Can't you just bring the guy back to life?
Yeah,
Not fully.
that's a big thing. Like, I am pulling souls out from the weave, and placing them into a corpse, but it's typically not the soul that belonged to the corpse. It'd be like a 1 in a million chance if I actually grabbed his soul.
Wouldn't that creature have some magical essence from its master?
Possibly
it's a
that
summoned creature, though.
that may be able to get me to narrow it down a tiny bit.
A tiny bit.
A tiny, like I said, it'd be bringing a 1 in a million chance to like a 1 in 1,000 chance.
That's
And
not. I don't think we should take that chance.
do wands imprint on, like, the person who had the wand last, it had to be tuned to it, right?
Yes.
So wouldn't that wand also help a little bit since no one's attuned to it yet?
That would narrow it down a little bit more.
Currently, but we don't know how many users have used it before him.
But he was the last one.
Yeah, last one. There's still people before him, though.
And the rings
Yes,
are
but
magic,
people
correct?
have to unattune to things for someone else to attune to them.
We don't
And
know.
the rings were magic, correct?
No, they were just nice.
Is there anything else in this workshop that looks like it could have been from his previous master?
Nothing that's really seems to have stood the test of time. Most stuff that's on the only whatever tools or whatever might be in here are rusted. Any paper that might have been here is moldy and basically crumbles when you touch it. I mean, the nice things you found were those with the mace was still in good condition, and that that armor, the scale mail armor, or I'm sorry, breastplate.
I've got one idea.
This is a very highly unlikely thing. Could we have Ben smell the objects to see if the smells match?
Have Ben do what?
Like, smell those 2 objects to see if that's what his previous master owned. Like, do they have the same smell as, say, like, the bones or whatever?
Magic typically doesn't go off the smell.
But the objects would.
I mean, like that the skeleton was clutching onto them even in death. I'm pretty sure they were his.
I'm talking about the armor and the mace.
Oh my goodness.
It was a long time ago, so I don't know if that would work.
Sorry, you still have that pelt.
What?
You still have that pelt.
Yes, she does.
You can always use that.
Maybe I can borrow somebody's cloak and put those 2 things together in there? Or something? I don't know.
Wait, what are we mixing?
The pelt, the displacer.
We can put the displacement and Ben in there together, make him an invisible rat.
It does not make him
That
invisible.
could kill him, though. so I wouldn't do
It
that.
would kill him.
I know.
You can have my cloak if you want, but it's it's actually human sized.
Sahar will
you-
take the
you can
cloak,
find-
and then she will take the Displacer Beast pelt out of her bag, and then put both the cloak and the Displacer Beast pelt into the forge.
You have no idea how long I was waiting for someone to mention the fucking Displacer Beast belt.
It was the first thing that came to my mind.
I'm glad it came to someone's mind first.
I was just waiting for someone to say something, and no one just mentioned it. I was like,
I was just sitting here thinking what I could use, and I scrolled down to look at my inventory, and I was like, huh,
It was the
Displacer
like-
Beast pelt.
Meanwhile, I was thinking of what kind of spells I could fuse to my cane.
I was just like waiting for someone to like actually come up with something besides the.
All right,
pelt.
as you
Like,
place the pelt upon the forge, there's a small flash of green light, and it begins to hover and float. It rights itself, and you quickly see the pelt shaven, cured. Starts to stitch together. The little tentacle bits are suddenly stitched into and start melting into itself over the course of 10 minutes before your eyes. Fuck is it? You have a cloak of displacement.
cool.
Well, that's definitely Sahari's. I think she's the only one that didn't get something magic out of this place.
Sahar puts it on and then just kind of does like a. She turns around with it and then she kind of goes, "How does it look?"
I'm imagining right now I see two of them.
Yeah, there's
Actually,
two. Of
no.
them.
It requires
These are
attunement.
Oh,
It looks just darling.
Sahar is quite pleased.
As for the other items you found, since you can identify them, no issue.
Mhm.
I don't have art for these. Dragon Guard and Lightbringer.
Both of those are useless to me. So
These are
everyone-
use items we could have used for this. Actually, this one's still useful.
Sahar picks up the
Oh,
the
we should have
mace
mixed the displacement thing
and
with the armor.
offers it to Red and goes,
Yeah,
"I feel like you could use this."
Yeah,
use what?
build this mace.
She's handing the mace
Oh,
to you.
okay.
It's
Okay.
known as Lightbringer. Sahara, I think you should take this breastplate. Maybe, I don't know.
That's actually useless to her with what she already
Yeah.
has, I think.
Yeah, I mean she's the only one who can wear it, but
Red could.
Wait, Red can use this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. Wait, it's a breastplate though.
Mm-hmm. It's medium armor.
Yep.
I'm just thinking like as a breastplate. I don't think that comes to my mind. It's just like it's meant for a woman, really.
Is it better than the one you have, Red?
I don't have armor.
All
It's a
right,
+1
barbarian.
breastplate, so.
it's a +1 plate and it gives the wearer advantage on saving throws against breath weapons of dragons.
Okay, that's
From
definitely better.
the
than-
gold dragons, specifically.
On Gold Dragon specifically?
Yes.
What?
It says of the motif on it. Yeah,
Those are like the hero dragons.
I know. I don't know why they made it like that, but they did.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
it
then it'd be
says
fire then.
of creatures that have the dragon type.
Oh.
I don't know.
It just says dragon type for some reason. It's weird. Anyway, so
Oh yes, that is true. It says dragon type and not yes. That is
So
true. So
would-
it would
would-
work on,
Yeah, this is way better than than just me normal.
and you can get up to +2 of your dex bonus with this.
Would
For
that
AC.
include like dragonborn?
No, they are humanoid.
Okay.
so with the +1, I think you have 15, and then +2 of your dexterity. That
My
makes it
dex, yeah.
17.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
that's
AC would be
better than I have.
17.
That's a lot better
That's-
than what I have.
That's what Sahar has.
And with finding the forge, defeating the spider, you all reach level 5.
Yay!
Woo! I have access to the spell I want.
Hooray!
Oh,
So do I.
Sahar now attacks twice as part of the attack action.
I can make
Nice.
zombies.
Regular ones now. And you don't have to
Yep.
worry about the Arcana check anymore.
Well, I still need that for my extra zombie.
No,
oh, wait,
no,
yeah,
no, you do
yeah,
not. You just can only have one zombie from that book.
Oh, okay. That's excellent, actually.
As the I just forgot to do that. As the item was finished and it carefully folded itself up, it like floated over to one of like the tables and folded itself up real nice and neat. The glow in the forge subsides slowly, and there's only darkness left in the forge room.
I cast dancing lights. We have lights again.
I'd like to approach Gundren. Gundren, hello.
Hello, lad.
I have something I'd like to ask of you, Gundren. There's a. I'm sure we've already filled you in about my current living arrangements, but there's a bigger problem going on in that town. The mayor of it is very corrupt. He's going to keep bringing more people in and more suffering into that town. You are single-handedly one of the most pure hearts and most righteous people I've met, and you're pretty good at organizing people together when they need to be. When we topple all the leadership of that town, I'd like for you to become the new mayor of it. Does this sound good to you?
I don't know about that, lad. I think Nandro and I are gonna stay here and see if we can't get this thing working again. They got it working once, surely we can do it again.
You guys realize that that there was a great war because of this thing, right?
Oh, so if you don't know anything about magic, you'll never get it running again.
No, but there's nothing to say that we can't hire out. He gives you a wink.
Oh.
I hand him a business card I made of prestidigitation.
I was really gonna I was considering talking to the college later on. Ready to come take a look at it and everything. Sure, they got a knowledge cleric amongst them that can probably figure out more.
Can I open the door?
Sure.
Good God, a hallway.
I was gonna laugh, but also be severely disappointed if that wasn't actually the forge and I just burned the shit out of my Displacer Beast cloak.
Option.
Suck.
Kind of like that was the Lich's philosophy the whole time.
Anyone see Mila?
Oh, she walked out the door.
Oh, well.
Oh, come along then, Brian. Bye, Gundren.
Alright, Mila, in the current room, glittering minerals in the ceiling of this large cavern catch the light and send it back to create the impression of a starry night sky. Dozens of skeletons, many crushed under fallen debris, are scattered across the floor. The cave is large enough that it contains 2 freestanding structures. Each of those stone buildings is proportioned for human use, as opposed to the dwarf-sized doorways and furnishings you've seen elsewhere in the mines. Both structures have battered and blackened masonry walls, with their double doors cracked and scorched. The cavern is divided by an escarpment into which a flight of stairs has been cut. Passages lead out of this area to the north, south, and west.
I guess while I'm waiting for them, I'm just gonna lay down on the ground and stare up at the starry wall ceiling thing.
Alright.
The 5th level resurrection.
Hey, you think that stuff's worth money, Gred?
What?
The stuff in the ceiling.
What is it? Are they crystals?
Oh, I'm not a miner.
Gundren is.
Oh, that's true.
What's going on?
Brian, can you go fetch Gundren? Your brains.
What's going on? Let's just get out of this cave, guys.
I was laying on my back looking at the ceiling.
Let's go.
All right, you guys. The minerals don't seem to be really valuable. It's just like mineral can be anything like salt deposits and stuff. Nothing that's crazy. But it looks kind of interesting from down here.
I'd say, Gregory, you check the door out. I'll check this hallway.
Oh, okay, Gregor's gonna walk over and attempt to kick the door open.
Flashy, flashy.
Okay.
DM.
Yes.
I have a question about my character.
Mm-hmm.
It says I can attack twice whenever I take the attack action now. Does that mean I would be able to make a total of 3 attacks or 4 attacks?
3 when you use your bonus action.
Okay.
Unless you use action surge, but that's some other thing.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, that's the attack action, not the bonus action. Since yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
What's a D6
Okay.
for?
My health.
I mean, you could just hit the hit die thing, and it'll give you that plus your con and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could, but you know.
All right, dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath the sagging ceiling show that this room was damaged by a destructive blast. The furnishings, tables, chairs, bookshelves, beds, are charred or splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest stands near the foot of one of the beds.
Is that where Gregory's at, or where I'm looking at down the hall?
Greg.
That's where Gregory's at.
Ooh. Hey, there's another door in here.
Wait, what's on the hallway?
Greg.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go on. You do your thing first.
As you're looking around, a ghostly figure rises from the floor.
Hello.
What brings you here?
Looking for the exit. Just killed this, like, big five-eyed creature.
Your presence is offensive to me. Your life forfeit. My treasures are mine alone, and not yours to plunder.
I haven't stolen anything. I just like to leave. Is that the exit, actually? I point at that door.
He's gonna look at you. No, that's my closet.
Oh. Are you looking into doing some trading? I'm a necromancer of sorts. I showed it that creature's eye. I even have this thing. I'm pretty sure it still has some magic left in it, if you're interested.
What thing?
The creature we just killed's eye stalk. I cut off.
Oh. 1 second, there is a thing for this.
I should not be befriending the things I'm trying to befriend.
No, you should not.
But it's oddly almost working every time.
They can give you a
Almost
lot of
only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Ooh. It's dead? It's finally gone?
Yes, very. The Nero's actually holding it up on a wall right now.
It is?
Oh yeah, very dead. Like I still hold it I still show it like the eye socket, like I want to hand it to him.
You try to hand it to him, he tries to grab it, but it kind of just falls under his hand, like, oh, I must see this for myself. Go ahead and help yourself to what's in there. I must see this.
Okay. Hey everyone, a new friend of mine's walking through there. He just wants to check out the creature's body. I'm gonna go into the closet.
Sorry.
Follow Gregory.
Okay, so yeah, Cor and Zara, this floating like figure, ghostly figure, just wafts right past you, not even acknowledging your existence. It is an empty room.
Oh.
And the door closes behind you, and you're locked in there forever.
Do an investigation or Arcana check.
Okay.
Investigation. Not one.
Can I see if there's any like trap doors or something like that, like more areas or anything like that?
There don't really seem to be more areas, but there is a scorched chest, and there are like what you both do see is shelves of some tomes that appear to be in good shape. They seem to be magically preserved.
If people were able to use hit dice, does that mean it's been an hour since I've been wearing the Displacer Beast cloak?
I think they're doing that to roll their health for level 5.
Health.
Well then, I'm gonna check see are there any tomes specifically towards necromancy.
And I like to check for traps on the chest before opening it.
You check the chest. It's unlocked and does not appear to be trapped. Gregory, unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anything on necromancy. It's mostly stuff like for mining and infusing magic into stuff. It doesn't really seem extremely valuable.
I'll still give like if this guy's willing to part with this stuff, I'll give it to Gundren. I'm planning on giving full ownership to this entire cave to Gundren. I'm gonna
Takes
go check
everything inside the cave. The cave is yours now.
I'm gonna go check on our new friend.
What's in the chest?
I'm typing that out right now.
Sahar is attuning the cloak, by the way.
I kind of figured. In the chest, you find 1,100 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces, 50 electrum pieces, 6 diamonds, or 3 diamonds rather, worth 100 gold each, and a wooden pipe adorned with platinum filigree that's worth 150 gold.
I will put the pipe to my lips as I start counting the coins to put in the party.
I would like the 3 diamonds.
Those diamonds are good for
Did
bringing
Corin
people
take that?
back to life.
Yeah.
You took that?
I will give those to Corin.
Alright, I'm at 6 diamonds.
Oh, you guys have that, mate? Where'd you get the other ones? I don't even know. I
I'm
can't
pretty sure
remember.
there's another one where
What?
we had 3 diamonds.
You might have, and I just don't remember. But if you had it written down, you got it written down, so.
Yeah, because I gave him at least one myself. I remember that much.
We had 3 earlier, I remember that much. Yeah, there's 3 diamonds in there. So we have 6 diamonds.
Yeah, because there's 3 diamonds in the party loot already as is that I didn't touch.
Yeah, I guess I didn't get it off there and it's not on my sheet yet, so.
So you want to take the 3 diamonds, so all 6 diamonds, you want to keep them?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take them out of the party loot then.
Alright.
You
And I'll
guys have
pretend
pretty
to
much.
smoke the pipe.
You guys have pretty much cleared this place, so I'm just going to. Because I feel like it.
But yeah, see, very, very dead.
You find some skeletons in these weird mosquito-looking things, but you easily dispatch them as you clear the rest of the cave. There is an area, however, that you feel it might be a good idea to miss because
Where's what I'm looking at?
someone walked through there and started coughing real bad, so...
I pull my dagger out. Where do I hear the coughing coming from?
No, like, I'm just saying, like, one of you went through there and kind of got poisoned for a little bit as you worked on clearing the cave.
Why is there foliage down here? Nowhere else has
Those are
foliage.
fungus.
Ugh.
These are some of the things that you fought. You fought some of those that were just hanging on a ceiling, that easy to dispatch. And that's the little buggers that were sucking on your blood.
I have sleep left, don't worry.
If you want to see what more Mesk the Wraith looks like.
Oh.
Good job, Gregory.
Yeah, he was really nice.
And you do find one more chest in your search. It has 600 copper pieces, 180 silver pieces, 90 electrum pieces, and 60 gold pieces.
Try that one more again, slowly.
I'm going to type it out.
Thank you. After this, I'll divide everything and let people know how much money they got, because I have a lot of gold and stuff in this.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think it really matters at the point.
Can it transfer to the next game?
New characters.
Shoot. Can they be inherited?
Unlikely.
Well, we
Is there a
see
poss-
guest appearance later on.
I mean, come on, Gregory.
Is there a possibility we will run into any of our past characters?
You never know.
Quick
Find
question. Oh, actually, never mind. That's not probably. We'll find out.
What was your question, man? Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, like, if there's like if there's gonna be time between this one and the next one. Like, if we did meet our characters, would they be older? Things like that. I said.
Don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're probably gonna find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I mean,
At
Red
the-
would probably last the longest out of everyone here. Since he's a dwarf.
I like to think Gregor has a chance here, especially.
It's
Trying to
mostly the
become a
age
lich.
thing.
If he
He'd
finds
probably end up turning himself into a lich.
like I was saying.
We probably kill him before that happens.
I'm sure there's a chapter in the Necronomicon somewhere about that.
He's gonna be the big bad evil guy in somebody's campaign.
It's gonna be the next one.
Half elves can go up to. We often exceed 180 years.
I think dwarves can go like 350, 400 or something like that. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
350 years.
how much everyone gets?
Yeah.
Yippee.
Alright.
Although Red doesn't really know how long he.
That seems like
he's
much
been alive.
less than it should be.
Because I had divided up 5 ways for everybody, and we've divided up before.
That gold amount just seems low, though. Could you guys do stuff in the past?
I only had 193 gold pieces in the party loot, but we also divided them up.
We did that
Well,
very
that
early.
you didn't add the other stuff, it seems.
Yeah, we didn't get gold that much. We mostly got coppers.
Or unless this wasn't
EP.
edited lately with the new amounts. It's fine.
I said it doesn't make much difference.
I think most of your gold is in the random treasures you guys have. There's actually nothing about rings or anything, and all right.
Like I said earlier, those 2 platinum rings, they're actually spell components for Ward of Bonding.
Is that why they added them? It might be.
Yeah, because you have to have 2 platinum rings worth at least 50 gold pieces to be able to cast the spell.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've effectively finished Last Man of Phandelver. There is some unfinished business to do if you so wish.
I actually kind of
Okay.
want to see how the party reacts once the cloak starts doing what it does.
So yeah, with Twin.
I want to go
I don't
take
think
my
you-
home back.
I'd put my hand on Gregory's shoulder and just give a wicked grin. He wanted to crash a party.
Do I let you cut out?
Do you want to crash a party?
Yes.
Well, my
But
point of view now, needing to go back to Neverwinter is no longer valid. So
Well, I did find my brother, but I don't think I'd really be welcome back to family with all of this stuff. And she motions to her magic items.
Oh, come on, you two. And Mila's gonna put her arms around both Sahar's shoulder and Corn's. Come on, let's go have some fun one more time before I have to go back to sweeping floors and mopping.
have another
well,
choice.
if you guys don't feel like leaving, I'd be more than happy to give you a room in my home as soon as we take it back.
I'm not interested.
No, I would probably stay for a bit, but I'm more interested in earning more money.
Oh, I have a plan for that.
I mean, I'm sure we all have enough money if we want to open like an inn or something for travelers like us.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get my house back, I'm hiring these 3 guys right here, along with a few carpenters, including myself, to turn the upper part of the manor into a bar.
We could
I-
always rid Phandalin of those not so pleasant people.
I think
They're in
I'm
his house right now, and if you do open a bar, don't forget you need a bartender. And I'll wink at.
Oh, well, it's not just going to be a bar. I'm going to be opening up the first official Hollows Guild.
Hollows Guild.
What is that?
Basically, we accept money, we take jobs, travel the world, or stop some bad guys.
So, mercenaries?
Eh,
It sounds like
less
he wants us
less
to be
than
part of a
more.
guild of some kind.
Like it. Hey, as soon as I open up the guild, if any of you want to be a part of it, you're more than welcome to join. That goes for
Ben,
you 3 boys too. I'm gonna I'm gonna pat the bugbears on the shoulders.
They
Ben
give
is
a mighty
gonna.
hurrah.
Ben will run on my shoulder with his makeshift spider mandible sword, and the other little screech outs towards the.
And they all ride off into the sunset.
Hmm.
And then all of a sudden, Sahar gets this weird illusion thing going on and is perturbed and then gets used to it.
Well,
That's
that's-
accurate.
All right, well, you guys do all this during a rest because you need it. You guys level, you get your spells back, get new spells, you get new abilities,
I wanted though. I'm
You
not
get-
level 6.
all your hit points back. You're ready for the next day. So you head out toward Phandalin.
Get that.
When you approach it, you hear the sounds of battle. As you can see, obvious Xantarm thugs fighting. People that have much more regal symbol with them. I forget what the symbol is. I apologize. But you see Sildar running towards you. There you are. Are you ready to storm Keep?
The keep? Wait, you mean my manor?
Yeah, the manor.
Oh yes, I even brought some reinforcements. I point towards the bugbears.
Mila will do like a little jig in place and pull out her orcish signal horn, really excited, asking if it's okay if she blows.
Wait, do you still have that? Did you ever get it back from?
I got it back from Gundren.
Oh, by the way, Gungeon's safe. He's back with his brothers. One of them didn't make it though, unfortunately.
That's just where we have more pressing matters. 2 arms! And you head toward
Battle.
the manor.
Can I blow my signal horn?
Yes, of course.
Yes! I blow the signal horn super loud and am super excited to do so.
As we're charging in the battle, is there like any corpse by here?
I imagine there's plenty of corpses everywhere.
And Sahara
Which-
is now
which-
practically invincible.
Which way do you guys go? You go from the front entrance to the back entrance?
The rear.
Storm Keep.
You storm the key, so that's a front?
That's my vote. I don't want to just say that.
I go from the rear.
In the butt.
Yeah, I
Alright.
guess. Yeah, we can go there. Is that a yes on the body though?
Well, you're about to have one.
Oh, okay.
The 2 front guards are no match. They can't even get away from you guys before you cut them down.
That sounds about right.
And
Does Corn fall on his face again from the steps?
That was a different location.
no.
Steps are steps.
Not from one time.
Gregory, I did not mention this, but you do find some material, like 20 gold's worth of incense from the Black Spider. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, that's good actually.
So, if you wish, Moxie
Right.
is alive right now.
Yay, Moxie! And I'd like to animate one of those 2 guards we killed.
All right, what are you turning it into?
Zombie.
2 zombies coming up. Army of zombies.
And you know what?
Army of
I'd like
zombies
to turn
and
the other one into a zombie too. Go ahead and get both of them out there.
Oh, you have 2 spells, don't you? 2
Yep,
level 3s. Shit.
Yep.
Gregory now has an army comprised of zombies and goblinoids.
Yep, and I also like to mention when I get to level 6 in Necromancer, Animate Dead brings up 2 zombies at a time. Which I know I won't get to that level, but you know.
Oh man.
And I can maintain them too. Just so 3 zombies and 3 bugbears Gregor's brought to Gregor's brought an actual like attack squad along with all of us.
Now, I wish to ask this. Do you want to end it there and continue this next week?
I mean, is there really any more to do?
There's still the dragon.
Quick question. When will the next campaign be ready?
It might be a couple weeks.
Yeah, we can do it next week then. Give us some time until then.
Because there are plenty of enemies for you to fight here. It'll take like at least 2 hours, I think.
Murder
Okay,
hobos.
then
Is that Wolf Bro?
No, this is an evil one.
It's an evil one. The fuck?
Gregor's the only one who brought pets into this.
If it's gonna be a big fight, then I would prefer we just go ahead and save it for next time.
And it might have also, next time might also be time to go for the dragon if you so wish.
Nope.
Yes.
Yep.
Or maybe if we
Alright.
do the guild thing, perhaps some rich person would want to pay a good guild to kill a dragon. Who knows?
You did sort of leave the druid guy to Radolf to just alone.
Kinda left the druid hanging.
Yeah, I felt really bad about that, but no one else wanted to kill the dragon.
We want. The only one who doesn't want to kill it is just Mila. We just didn't want to just fight it straight on at the time since like, hello?
We
And it's a
weren't
fucking
low.
dragon. It was a fucking dragon.
I could take a dragon.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. I apologize; it was kind of a short session, but they can go at they can start right now if they wish. Do you guys want to keep going right now? Or are you good? We can do at least
Next
some of this.
Next week.
Next week.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yes, thank you all so much for joining us. Next week will probably be the final episode of this module, and then probably either the end of this month or the beginning of next month we will begin Storm King's Thunder. Same time, same place.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Let's fuck up
yes.
some giants.
I'd hate to not make any promises, but I'm asking you guys, do you guys want to do a session 0 where we just make characters and shoot the shit?
I think we can do that like off stream, so.
Yeah, I just meant
Yeah.
so we can put out some kind of content in between now and then, or next session and then. Just a thought. I don't.
Maybe we can do that. Yeah, on whenever, after next week, I think. Probably in 2 weeks we can do that. Not streamed, but just among ourselves.
Okie doke.
Yeah, thanks for joining us all. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Good night.
Nighty night.